What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jesse D123 back on another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over everything that we know up until this point about Team Affinity Season 2. Drop a like if you guys are excited, man. If you guys have not clicked that subscribe button yet, I really appreciate it if you guys do. We're on the road to 1,400 subs, and we're super close on getting there. If you guys like daily MLB The Show 21 content in your inboxes, I'm going to be your guy. Trust me, I have not missed a single upload since the game has dropped, and I plan on not missing a single upload. So if you guys like content like this, content like that you guys are about to watch, conquest maps, fastest way to get player programs, fastest way to get cards, how to get a lot of stubs, how to get a lot of XP. We like to bring a bunch of those videos, man. So if you guys like all of that, please consider hitting that subscribe button. But without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Team Affinity Season 2. What do we know up until this point? Well, let me tell you guys. I'm going to be throwing up an image on screen right now. It's a tweet from my boy Scuffy McGee TV. Shout out to him. This guy's a very reliable source when it comes to MLB The Show 21. I feel like this guy has some inside information. That's just me. But let's go over the tweet. I'm going to be looking right here because I'm reading it to you guys. So it says, FYI for Team Affinity, I can confirm that Season 2 will not be connected to Team Affinity Season 1. What? That's huge news, guys, because if you guys played last year's game, you guys know Team Affinity Season 1, in order to start Season 2 of Team Affinity, you needed to complete all of Season 1. But in this year's game, it looks like it's going to be separate. Now, let's continue reading. It says Season 1 will also be staying around and won't expire if you haven't finished yet. And some people ask some questions below that. So it says, do we have to complete Team Affinity Season 1 to get to Season 2? He says, nope, it'll be completely separated. And then another guy asked, so you don't need to finish Team Affinity 1 to start Team Affinity 2? And he says, correct. So literally, guys, Season 2 is going to be separate from Season 1. Now, a lot of people, I've seen people in the thread of that tweet, they're complaining. They're like, come on now, like now there's no point of finishing Team Affinity Season 1. Please don't be those people, because you guys need to finish that, especially for the mid-tier collection. Now, if you guys don't know, the mid-tier collection last year was Mike Trout. In order to get him, you guys had to collect a certain amount of cards from each collection. And best believe, guys, you guys are going to need those 42 series cards from Team Affinity Season 1. So please get that done. Don't be the downer and saying, oh, that's whack. Like, I grinded all of this out for what? When Season 2 is going to be separate. That's kind of sucks. But no, you did yourself a favor by getting that done already, so you guys don't have to grind that later. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is what kind of cards are we going to be seeing in Team Affinity Season 2? To be honest, I don't even know. No one really knows at this point, but it's good to speculate. And it's good to just, throw some ideas out there. So there's two ideas that I have. One of them being, you guys see the Lee Smith 300 Save Club. Now, I'm thinking, what if each team got a card like that? So, for example, I don't know. Let's say Kenley Jansen of the Dodgers, for example. Take Kenley. Let's say he throws his 1,000 save tomorrow, right? Or he has 1,000 career saves with the Dodgers. Now, he would get that card for the Dodgers, right? Now, let's take someone else for an example. Buster Posey. Let's say Buster Posey, I don't know, Buster Posey. What would be Buster Posey? Let's say he averaged a 400 average for his career as a Giant. That would be the Giants Team Affinity Season 2 card. Now, I'm thinking that's one way they can attack it. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Does that sound a little weird? Does it sound a little off? I don't know. That's one way I think they could attack it. And the other way I think they could attack it is basically like the safe way like they did last year. Either make it prospects or throwback cards. If you guys know Team Affinity Stage 2 of last year, there was Future Stars cards. So it was just Future Stars prospects that were going to come up next in the big leagues for each team, which is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that if they threw it in this game, honestly. But we do already have some prospect cards. We don't have Future Stars cards yet, though. Actually, we do have a couple, but nothing too crazy. But that would be pretty cool, too, though, honestly. And then obviously you guys could do the throwback cards like they did the Andre Dawson, the Mike Schmidt, or Hershiser for the Dodgers. What other cards they had in there? They had why am I drawing a blank? Dante Bichette. He's another one. They had Tom Hankey, like those kind of cards, guys. That's another route they could take. As far as anything else, though, I don't know. What if they do, like, let's say for example, let's go to Diamond Dynasty. Let's go to collections and let's try to brainstorm. So one thing they also could do is like second half hero cards, but I don't think they do that because they couldn't make these like 99 cards. So that wouldn't make sense. The 42 series cards, I think that's pretty much done. So done with Team Affinity Season 1. So we don't need to worry about that. Something tells me it's going to be a new one in here. So obviously, like I said, Future Stars cards. We only have 3 of them. And they're all throwback cards. So this is the reason why I think Future Stars cards could make sense, because we do need new Future Stars cards for the new Future Stars that are coming up in the game right now. So maybe that is the route. Or they could, like I said, throw it back and have just like the OG cards like Andre Dawson, Mike Schmidt, or Hershiser like they did last year. But some newer ones, obviously. So maybe like we could see a Fernando Valenzuela for the Dodgers. For the Rockies, maybe I'm gonna just say Todd Helton for right now, but maybe we can see, or maybe even a Troy Tulowitzki. Who knows? You know, it's just up in the air right now. But those are just my speculations. My three, I guess you would say, my three speculations that I think that could happen for the cards that are gonna be in Team Affinity Season 2 for MLB The Show 21. So the final thing to talk about when it comes to Team Affinity Season 2 and MLB The Show 21 is the collection. There's gonna be some type of collection with the new cards. Now, when I was just browsing around right now, I noticed we only have 2 Signature Series cards in the game. What if Team Affinity Season 2 is just all Signature Series cards for each team? That would be crazy. Now, I say Future Stars as well, because there's only 3 Future Stars in the game right now, and they're all throwbacks. So, honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards Signature Series cards, Future Stars cards, some new type of card, or it could be the milestone card that I was talking about earlier. Remember when I mentioned the Kenley Jansen and the Buster Posey? That's what I was talking about. I don't know why it didn't come to mind that it was a milestone card, but that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. But so there's gonna be some type of collection. Obviously, 30 cards we gotta collect, and then obviously once we complete that collection, we're gonna be able to use that for the mid-game tier collection. So last year, the mid-tier game collection was the Mike Trout. Who knows what it's going to be this year? Maybe it might be the Signature Series Hank Aaron, Roberto Clemente. I don't know. SDS has so much things up their sleeve. They're keeping us on their toes, though, man. Shout out to them. This game is going pretty well right now. The server issues in the beginning was a little rough, but it's getting a lot better, and I'm enjoying the game, man, and I'm pretty sure you guys are too. But yeah, guys, so that was everything that we knew about Team Affinity Season 2 up until this point right now, man. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed today's video, and comment down below. This video was made for discussion, so please leave your comments down below. What do you guys think? That Signature Series idea does sound a little crazy, right? But hey, who knows? The Future Stars does sound pretty cool too, but what if they just create their own collection of some new cards? That would be extra dope as well. So leave your comments down below. Let me know, did I do good? Did I do bad? I don't know. We did give you guys some solid information, and hopefully you guys learned something new from today's video. But yeah, man, so that's where I'm going to end today's video, man. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been your boy, Jesse D123, and I'm out.